This is Left, Right and Centre and I'm Maria Shakil. Agitated students protesting across the country, from outside the Education Ministry to Lucknow and Kerala. First, it was the NEET paper leak. Now the UGC NET exam cancelled over apprehensions of the exam's integrity being compromised. Alongside the protests, politics on the National Testing Agency's mess has also peaked. In Delhi, it was BJP versus the Congress. In Bihar, it was the BJP-JDU versus the RJD. While the state's Deputy Chief Minister pointed towards RJD's Tejasvi Yadav's involvement, the RJD has hit back saying Nitish is the NEET paper leak mastermind. In Delhi, BJP responded to Rahul Gandhi's Prime Minister stopped wars but could not stop paper leaks comment. The party said Rahul Gandhi is playing politics over a very sensitive and serious issue. BJP has now pointed to paper leaks in Rajasthan when the Congress was in power in the state. Union Education Minister today held a press conference and he called on one and all to not play politics over the future of India. Let's listen in to what Mr. Pradhan said today.
When I am appealing to my opposition colleague not to politicize this issue, I am refraining myself to do politics also. But I'll again appeal to my opposition friends, to the student friends, let us faith on our system. We are a democracy. In just concluded election, people has reposed their faith again in the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And our government is 100% committed for transparency, for the betterment of our students' future. And I assure you again, no malpractices, no irregularities will be tolerated by our government.
This is extremely damaging to students, and it's happening because all our institutions have been captured. Our vice chancellors are placed not based on merit, but because they belong to a particular organization. And this organization and the BJP have penetrated our education system and destroyed it.
हम कांग्रेस पार्टी से कहना चाहेंगे कि अब चुनाव समाप्त हो गए। अब आप जहां सरकार में हैं, जिम्मेदारी निभाइए और बताइए कि केंद्र की सत्ता आपको नहीं मिली है, राज्य की जहां सत्ता मिली है, आप अपनी अपनी सो कॉल्ड गारंटी में क्या पूरा करने जा रहे हैं।
A major twist in the NEET saga. After an aspirant from Bihar gave out this confession to the Bihar police, admitting he received a set of questions the day prior to the exam and that exact questions were asked in the exam the next day.
This revelation has put a major dent in the claims of the National Testing Agency and the Union Education Ministry, who all along claimed that there was no paper leak and that the sanctity of the exam was not compromised.
Two of the four men arrested from Bihar were alleged kingpins of the paper leak and told aspirants they could leak the question paper of any competitive exam and that it would cost 30 to 32 lakh rupees for each aspirant to clear NEET.
We are relying on their input and we have sought detailed input. काफी उन्होंने information मांगी है, NT ने share किया है. Ministry also sought detailed information from them. Once we receive the detailed input from Bihar police, we will take action and that action will be completely commensurate to the input which they provide.
ये detail है उनका.
Bihar's NEET tangle has taken a political turn and triggered a tussle between the BJP, part of the Nitish Kumar government, and the opposition RJD. The state's Deputy Chief Minister today claimed the alleged paper leak had an RJD and Tejasvi Yadav connection.
इनका और कई रिपोर्ट है मैसेज वाला जो यहाँ से भेजा गया है और हमारे पदाधिकारी सिकंदर कुमार के नाम से बुक करा के अनुराग यादव को ठहरवाया। ये सिकंदर कुमार जो नीट परीक्षा के अभ्यर्थी को परीक्षा में धांधली की जो विषय आई है,
The RJD has called the allegations baseless and an attempt to divert the attention from the Modi government's own failure to protect the interest of students.
देश के प्रधानमंत्री और देश के शिक्षा मंत्री 25 लाख बच्चों के गुनहगार हैं। 25 लाख बच्चे जो नीट की धोखाधड़ी से प्रभावित हुए हैं, वो गुनहगार हैं। धर्मेंद्र प्रधान क्लीन चिट देते हैं।
For now, the NEET mess does not seem to be ending anytime soon. With Ishika in Delhi, this is Maria Chowdhury. With some assurances that have been given by the Education Minister just some time back, will we be seeing some kind of, the entire politics little subside, or will it continue to explode the manner in which it has been? Joining me here in the studio, Siddharth Kukreja, who appeared for the UGC NET exam 2024, which got cancelled only yesterday. A. Sarvanan, spokesperson of the DMK. Professor C.B. Sharma is joining us. Professor Sharma, welcome here on NDTV. Anil Nagar is founder and CEO of Adda 24/7. Salman So, spokesperson of the Congress. We have Radhika Khera from the BJP. Anupriya is the spokesperson of the JDU. And Shobit is again someone who appeared for UGC NET 2024. So there are a lot of questions that are being asked about NEET, NET, but also about the NTA. Here is the minister, Siddharth, who has given that assurance that there would be a complete overhaul of the NTA because they realize and accept that the testing agency has not passed the test.
So my first question is that why this thing happened? Because when your NEET exam got leaked and then it got cancelled, you should have been you should have been more careful about the UGC exam, because UGC exam holds more prestige than those NEET exams. So I want to know that why this thing happened, and if this thing happened, then why they did not take a quick reaction on it, because the notice came the next day, right?
Okay, since the politics over it is aggravating, I want to understand from you, Professor C.B. Sharma, and other stakeholders. I'll speak to them first before I bring in the politicians. Professor C.B. Sharma, this is something which is continuing. The allegations of irregularities, malified intentions. In fact, there are twists a day coming, particularly with the 13 men in all who have been arrested, of which there are students and also masterminds in Bihar who have accepted that they were involved in the paper leaks and they are part of a syndicate. So certainly, is the Education Ministry turning a blind eye towards something which has been going on for so many years?
No, Maria, I would not say that the Ministry of Education is turning a blind eye towards the problem. This problem has been there for many, many decades for all governments. And every time there is a government, this has happened, and the government starts defending the opposition, starts putting the government in the dock. I believe the most important point I would like to make is that the opposition is trying to politicize the issue, and the government is trying to save the situation because it has the responsibility. My take on this would be, we are handling a very, very volatile group of the adolescents. And I saw the spokesperson of the RJD saying there are 25 lakh students involved. I believe the number is interesting to all because it is 25 lakh. And that is why this issue is being politicized, and the parliament is to start on Monday. I have handled larger than this exams across the country, and I know what is the hazard and what are the challenges of handling it. Definitely, we need to be cautious. And I was just hearing the education minister. He has assured that there would be a committee which will look into it. My strong hunch is that the NTA needs a complete revamping. We established the NTA on the American model, which is an academic body. Unfortunately, we made it a bureaucratic administrative model. Examination, assessment and evaluation is not of official or a bureaucratic activity. It is an academic activity. You should have people who understand assessment and they should be there. 1, 2, don't hold the NTA all the time responsible. NTA is only managing the office. On the ground.
No, but then who
you
is
have
responsible? If
system.
NTA is not
And they have
responsible, then
failed.
who is responsible? The buck
See,
stops with
you have
whom?
not been able to put a system in place. That is the responsibility.
Okay, so you are of the
NTA must be
opinion.
revamped.
You are of the opinion that there is no system in place which should have been. So a system which
Yes.
should have been in place is not there. Radhika Khera of the BJP, instead of accepting, which the minister has finally said that he takes moral responsibility of what is visibly a situation or a crisis, the easy way out, which is appearing for some in your party to blame Tejasvi or Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, why this blame game? You are in government. It's for you to answer.
Good evening, Maria. But there is no blame game. The blame game is being played by the opposition. You have to see the chronology of events. Priyanka Gandhi ji tweets a video of a girl claiming that something has happened in NEET with her. And who is that girl? It turns out after investigation that she has submitted fraud papers. Then a couple of days after that, her brother, Rahul Gandhi ji, the leader of the Congress party, again does a press conference. And this chronology of events is happening because they want to hide a certain fact, hide the fact that which has come out with evidence and absolutely clarity that the man Sikandar is responsible for the paper leak and he's involved and he's the mastermind of this entire incident. Now, to see, and everybody also knows it is very clear and absolutely with every proof it is clear how close he is to the Lalu Prasad Yadav family, to Tejasvi Yadav's family,
No,
and
there is no
how
basis.
his own PA is involved in this.
Radhika,
How his
these
PA is
are all
involved
in the realm of speculation. No. This is
No,
all
they're-
blame game.
Maria,
Radhika,
Maria,
I'm
the
going
blame
through
game- let me complete.
I'm going through the FIR of the Bihar police, and nowhere are they talking about these political linkages. So why are these linkages being built only because you want to turn the focus away from your party?
Why will we see the Bharatiya Janata Party does not run away from anything. We are absolutely committed to solving this problem, absolutely committed to ensure that the people behind this are dealt with extremely strictly and given the strictest punishment so that no one dares to repeat something like this. But having said that, coming back to the entire thing, it is very clear, it has been found that who had made the guest house booking. Who has made the guest house booking? It is the PA of Mr. Tejasvi Yadav. It is very clear. And this entire chronology of events has happened. And I think it's a code word. Wo machli jo khel rahe hai, that's a code word. And this entire thing has happened to protect who? To protect their own, the Congress party is doing this to protect Tejasvi Yadav ji. Why did not Rahul Gandhi ji, who did a press conference today, talk about and apologize to the nation about the video that Priyanka Gandhi ji tweeted without any clarity, without anything? She should have at least cross-checked before tweeting. She's a very, the world follows her, the country follows her, people looking up to her. She should have at least shown some credibility, some responsibility before tweeting that video. No, koi bhi video aaya.
I want to understand from you, Salman Soz, this is a convenient way of dealing with a crisis which is coming from the BJP to blame it on the opposition. So I want to understand from you and not, play into the narrative of the BJP, but straight questions. Here is a community of students who are worried, who are concerned. And is this not politics or giving them political support on an issue which is purely about their future? Why make it about a Congress issue?
Maria, we're not making this about the Congress party. This is not about the Congress party. This is about the young people of this country. And quite frankly, young people in this country are in deep crisis. No matter where you look, young people are in serious problems. There are no jobs being created in this country. And when young people like the ones who attempted NEET or the UGC exam, they try to go through a very tough process of trying to secure some future for themselves through merit-based, examinations. And here we are, 23, 24 lakh people who took this exam. Their future is this effort that they put in to try and get something for themselves because they know that life is hard, jobs are hard, and look where they are right now. And by the way, this is not just these young people. Think about any other group of people. Agniveer. I mean, look at those young people who work so hard to get a future for themselves in the military. Look what has happened to them. They feel that they're being cheated. Now, the BJP, I mean, I want the young people of this country to just think about what the BJP spokesperson, my friend Radhika, my old party colleague, who is now in the BJP, what is her role right now? Her role is to do everything possible to deflect attention from this very serious issue. And that is what they're doing. RJD has done this. Priyanka Gandhi has done this. If you people think that something bad has been done by people, you are in the government everywhere. You're in government at the center. You're in government in Bihar. You're in government in Gujarat. You can take action, but protect the future of our young people. Don't let them give in to hopelessness. That is what they're doing, and I think that is shameful. And by the way, this is not something new. I mean, all you have to do is look back. I mean, look at the Vyapam scam in Madhya Pradesh. Over 50 people have been killed who were associated with that scam. 50 people. So where is the accountability? All the Congress party is saying is that young people in this country deserve accountability from the government. Now the government is basically saying,
I would also say this,
they want answers.
Salman,
we want answers. That's
that
it.
today the education minister was extremely dignified in his way, in which he said that he doesn't want to really get into the political blame game. He will not do that because he understands that he has a responsibility to fulfill towards the students right now. But the larger question is of the political reactions which have come in from several allies of the BJP and also from the BJP, which is going hammer and tongs in blaming the RJD and the Congress party and talking, alleging that they are the masterminds. Anupriya, it is your government, आपकी सरकार है, भाजपा के साथ आप सरकार चला रही हैं बिहार में. तेजस्वी यादव का क्या रोल है? आप उन पे क्यों ब्लेम कर रही हैं?
मैं पहले स्पष्ट कर दूं कि हम लोग ब्लेम नहीं कर रहे हैं. जो एविडेंस सामने आए हैं, बिहार में आर्थिक अपराध शाखा के द्वारा जो स्टेटमेंट कवर किया गया है कि जो गिरफ्तार अनुराग यादव जो विद्यार्थी है, जिसने स्टेटमेंट दिया है कि मुझे NHAI के गेस्ट हाउस में एक दिन पहले एग्जामिनेशन के पहले ठहराया गया.
NHAI का प्रेस रिलीज आपने पढ़ा था मैडम?
बिल्कुल मैंने पढ़ा था.
NHAI ने जो क्लैरिफिकेशन दिया है वो आपने पढ़ा है? वो भी आप ही लोग के अंडर में काम करने वाली PSU है, सरकार के सामने है. तो मैं उनकी बात मानूं या अनुराग यादव जो आप एलिजिडली मानती हैं कि उन्होंने कहा है?
बिल्कुल, मैं अनुराग यादव के स्टेटमेंट को मैं कोट कर रही हूं. आई थिंक आपके पास में भी वो स्टेटमेंट होगा जिसमें उन्होंने स्वीकारा है कि उनकी मुलाकात 4 तारीख की रात में नीतीश कुमार और अमित आनंद के साथ में होती है, जिनके लिए उनके फूफा जी जो कि सिकंदर युद्धवेंद्र हैं, जिन्होंने कहा कि आप पटना लौट आइए, आपका एग्जामिनेशन यहाँ से हो चुकी है. और उनकी
नेशनल हाईवेज अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया इज सेइंग that they do not even have any guest house facility in Patna, and that some sections of the press, including the JDU spokesperson here, who is alleging that the NEET paper leak case, the accused related to that stayed in the guest house there. So I'm trying to understand who is presenting the wrong picture here, madam.
आप NHI के अगर स्टेटमेंट की बात कर रहे हो और जो गिरफ्तार अनुराग यादव के स्टेटमेंट की बात करें, मैं फिर कह रही हूं कि मैंने तेजस्वी यादव का नाम नहीं लिया है. तेजस्वी यादव के जो PS हैं, जिनका नाम प्रीतम कुमार है, और पूरी जो रिपोर्ट अब तक सामने आई है, इसमें यह है कि जो प्रीतम के संयोगी है या उनके परिवार हैं, सिकंदर युद्धवेंद्र, जिनके भतीजे हैं अनुराग यादव, उनके ये जो गिरफ्तार है, उन्होंने स्टेटमेंट दिया है. और ये पॉलिटिकल कोई हम लोग एलिगेशन नहीं लगा रहे हैं, जो एविडेंस उसके आधार पे कह रहे हैं. और फिर ये भी कह रहे हैं कि जांच अभी भी चल रही है, लेकिन निश्चित तौर पे जो विपक्ष इसको राजनीतिक रूप देने का प्रयास कर रहा है. और आपने जो पूछा कि हमारी जवाबदेही है, हमारी जिम्मेदारी है सरकार होने के नाते, केंद्र में भी और बिहार में, कि हमें लेनी होगी कि परीक्षा में जो गड़बड़ियां हुई हमारी जिम्मेदारी है. हम ले भी रहे हैं, उस पर कार्रवाई भी कर रहे हैं, और इसमें जो लोग इसमें राजनीतिक करने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं उनको बेशक जनता के बीच में बेनकाब करने का कोशिश करेंगे.
I'm going to come back to you, but A. Saravanan, you may say that the DMK is the only party in this country which has been talking about scrapping NEET altogether. But here is the BJP government which has been talking about centralization, because this is a centralized examination. You have been speaking about decentralization. talking about specifically that if there is a body which is NTA, which needs structural changes, which needs organizational revamping, which needs, of course, data and security protocols to be rechecked, shouldn't those be matter of concern? Fix those so that there's no paper leak, fix those so that there is no, discrepancy, rather than saying that the only way out is scrap NEET.
See, this NTA has played with the lives of 30 lakh students. And what is the solution right now offered by the BJP? You said the education minister was dignified. So how are we wiser after this press meet, after this dignified press meet? Has he offered any solution to the students who have been affected? No. Have they fixed? See, NTA, they say there is a problem in NTA. Who is responsible? Have they found out who is responsible by now? Have the heads rolled in NTA? No. This is how the BJP, and we want such BJP spokespersons. When we are debating a very serious issue, which is affecting 30 lakh students, they come and wax eloquence and they come and speak about their problem with Madam Priyanka Gandhi. Is the 30 lakh students are going to be bothered about what Madam Priyanka Gandhi tweeted? They want solutions. You are running the government. What is the solution offered by you? How are you going to make it better? Have you got any answers? No. And because of this arrogance, because of questioning the opposition, the people did not give you 272. The Prime Minister was trailing in Varanasi. You have not learnt your lessons. Continue to do so. People will wipe you out from electoral politics if you continue with this kind of arrogance.
Okay.
And coming to your question of about the structural changes in NTA, we did not oppose NEET because NTA was not structurally strong. It did not have protocols. We opposed NEET because it is discriminatory in nature. In a huge country like us, centralization does not work when it comes to education.
Okay. Radhika, a response from you.
Just a moment.
And then I bring in Anil Nagar and Shobhit.
I have not completed yet. Give me 10 more seconds.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. See, the persons who complete NEET, who clear NEET, have attended a coaching class. Why are we playing into this coaching class mafia? Who is getting benefited by this coaching class mafia? The students are here. If there is any NEET student, ask him whether he has attended any NEET coaching class or not. If the school education is not sufficient enough to join an MBBS course, what kind of an evil are we trying to improve and project? As though that is the panacea of merit.
Okay, so should Professor C.B. Sharma in fact now respond because he's an educationist who understands the structures much better? Professor Sharma?
See, Maria, I think a very relevant question is that NTA is a central body, but actually the exam is organized by local agencies. So it will be very uncharitable on the part of the NTA to say that NTA has erred. NTA has only organized. Various states and various governments are involved. Like in Tamil Nadu, the DMK is in government. If something happens there, or in Bihar, some other party. I have handled exams and I know that as a central agency, I'm only responsible for getting the question, moderation and all that. But on the ground, it's the local police, local agencies. So I believe, on the one hand, I will say NTA definitely needs to be relooked into, the structure, the process. But on the other hand, I would say, do not malign this agency. Do not malign. You are doing a great damage.
You are playing with the lives of 30 lakh students. What?
The honorable person from Tamil Nadu. Why have you not allowed the Navodaya
There seems to be some glitch in your audio.
Why do you want to have your exam? The Supreme Court had asked the government to organize one exam. It is not because the government wanted. It is the order of the Supreme Court on the basis of which one medical exam is conducted for the country.
Okay.
And
Anil Nagar and Shobhit on the screen now. Before I go back to the politicians, one moment, sir. One moment, sir. So, UGC NET cancelled. Around this time, 24 hours back, there was a press release which came, and the Education Ministry took that call because they realized that there were problems which had to be addressed. And, that also goes with the sentiment which the Supreme Court shared, that if it is 0.001%, then even then, action must be taken. So, Anil Nagar, after the measures that are being taken, do you think this Tariq pe Tariq model which is happening, of course, you know, the students are looking towards Supreme Court. They are hoping for an immediate answer, an immediate solution, but Supreme Court is seeking, sending notices, asking for responses from various agencies. Do you think this has to be expedited? That sense of urgency is not there at various levels.
Maria, I think right now urgency is there. Right now I can see that urgency in the ecosystem. And yesterday's event where the exam was cancelled very proactively, and there was a conference also in the morning, in the afternoon, which was done by Joint Secretary and later on by Education Minister also. So I can see that now there is sensitivity and there is urgency in the ecosystem. As compared to NEET case where a lot of things happened in retrospective, when questions were asked and then explanations were given. But I believe that we as a country, we have the capability to conduct exams. There are several bodies which are conducting exams almost perfectly. There is a body, IUPS, which is conducting banking exams for the last 12 years, almost perfectly. I have not heard anywhere where these kind of things have come up. I believe that something is wrong with NTA, either on the process system level or some individual level, or there's some loophole there.
Okay, so you are of the opinion that the NTA as a body is failing in the test or the test that they are conducting. But then, Shobhit, one may say that the fact that UGC NET has been cancelled within 24 hours because there were reports of some kind of wrongdoing there. Do you think the NTA is doing course correction, or do you think it was more of a preemptive move because they realized that it could perhaps go the NEET way?
I feel like it was a pre-attempt so that at the end they will not. I feel like the incident has certainly dented the credibility of NTA and the examination process.
So, शोभित अब क्या होगा, क्योंकि 24 घंटा पहले आप लोगों ने 18 तारीख को एग्जाम दिया, 19 तारीख को पूरा एग्जाम कैंसिल होता है, और अब ये बताया जा रहा है कि जो नेट का एग्जाम होगा उसका डेट अभी आना है.
Everything is done in such a quick succession that I didn't get a time to think what should we do next. We have to.
Yes, so if we talk about complete overhaul, यहाँ पर बात हो रही है सिद्धार्थ के complete overhaul is the way forward. Here is Professor C.B. Sharma saying that that the state governments also have responsibility because the NTA ropes in various state agencies for conducting examinations.
So, ma'am, the first thing which I would like to highlight is that don't make it government against government, because each government is responsible for the kind of exam they are hosting. And if there is a loophole in the NTA, they should have looked it in during the time of NEET, right? जब आपने सर नीट का एग्जाम कंडक्ट कराया उस टाइम पे आपको पता होना चाहिए था कि वहाँ पे लूपहोल क्या है जिसकी वजह से आपका पेपर लीक हुआ है. इफ आई टॉक अबाउट लीकिंग ऑफ पेपर, so this is an incident of Ahmedabad. I wouldn't like to quote that because it would be a party focused thing or a specific group focused thing that I don't want to do here. And secondly, if we are talking about the prestige of this exam, so like I have left my job 2 months back because of this exam, and there are a lot of students who leave their jobs to prepare for UGC NET exam, and leaking of this kind of exam is a very huge, backstab on the NTA, right? Someone from the inside is doing such things. And secondly, what happened...
So you are of the opinion, as someone who took the NET exam, that there is an insider hand?
Yeah, I think there's an insider hand because अगर आपके पास एक बंदा है जो लोकल अथॉरिटीज के पास पेपर सेंड करता है, वहाँ पर प्रिंट होता है और वहीं से लीक होके इट गोज ऑफ एंड द पर्सन runs away from the nation, he goes international, and then what happens is they question that where was the NTA, right?
So
who's responsible for it?
Yes, so this complete overhaul may not be the right solution.
Yeah.
Radhika Khera, here are students who feel that the system has failed them, but the buck has to stop somewhere. And someone has to be held accountable and responsible here.
Absolutely, Maria. If I was in their place, I would have also felt the same. If I was giving my exam, and anyone would. They are absolutely justified in feeling that way. Having said that, I would again like to repeat, our government is absolutely committed to ensure that this comes to a stop, and those responsible for it are dealt with in the most strict manner possible, so that वो कहते हैं ना कि कोई दोबारा ऐसी जुर्रत ना करे कि ऐसा काम कर सके, इतनी भयानक punishment दी जाए. There is a high level investigation which is on, a high level committee has been created. We are doing our best, and it is not something कि रातों रात करके एकदम से there will be an investigation and one day everything will come out. When it is a big thing like this is happening, why the paper is being leaked, it has to be a thorough investigation to find out actually where it started from and who all are responsible and why it has been happening regularly.
Okay, so there is a question that's coming from Siddharth. One moment, Radhika.
What I would like to say is that you are saying that government is working on it, right? There were past exams which have been leaked, right? There was NEET exam which has been leaked, and still there is no response on it, right? आपने उस पे कोई action नहीं लिया है अभी तक, ठीक है? I have gone through all, you know, news and all the stuff because I was preparing for the NET exam, and you know, anything can be asked in those exams because they're like highly competitive exams. तो आपका ये बोलना कि स्टूडेंट्स को इस तरीके से फील होगा because if I would have been there, this is something empathy or sympathy, this is not taking an action, right? अगर आपको एक्शन लेना होता आप नीट के टाइम पे ही एक्शन ले लेते. आपको उस टाइम पे एक्शन, because I have seen people who have, you know, put a lot of things against this exam. उनके लिए नेट देना, JRF क्लियर करना कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है, I know. Because I have a community of students with me, I have my friends who told me this thing कि यार अगर ये एग्जाम फिर से कंडक्ट होता है तो मैं अपनी जॉब नहीं छोड़ पाऊंगा इस साल, और इस साल भी मैं ना तो JRF कर पाऊंगा ना मैं कहीं पे असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर के लिए अप्लाई कर पाऊंगा, और इधर आई हैव टू सर्च अनदर जॉब जिसने जॉब छोड़ी है. सो दिस होल्ड्स अ वेरी बिग क्वेश्चन. और आपको भी पता है जॉब रेट क्या है आज की डेट में, पीपल नॉट गेटिंग जॉब.
Yes, go ahead, Radhika, respond to this and then I bring in others.
See, like I said, I will repeat what I said. Ki, see, saying that sympathy, that I cannot, like I said, जिसके साथ बीतती है वही जानता है कि उस पे क्या बीत रही है. That is why our government is absolutely committed to ensure that, you know, जितने भी students हैं उनके साथ जो हो best interest में हो, जो आपके लिए best interest में हो, that whether it has to be a re-exam or whatever has to be done, that is why a high-level committee has been made. And like I said, there is nothing that we can say or do right now till the time the investigations are on that will justify, like you said, ki I can never imagine, because if I was a student and at that time I would have felt the same way. That is a reality.
Okay, so then in that case, it should have been dealt with more urgency, which is lacking.
We are doing that,
Yes.
Maria. We are doing that. We are absolutely doing that.
You know, right
but
now,
it takes time.
most
Like
of the
I
NEET
said,
students that you speak to, they do not know whether there'll be re-NEET, whether the exam will be only of those retest of 1,563 students alone. If earlier, you know, earlier the sense was that should it be, you know, that there was no paper leak. Now we are being told that Bihar government and Bihar Economic Offences Wing is investigating paper leak. So you have been coming up with multiple versions, and that is the reason why I'm highlighting about urgency and now also the counseling sessions, which are not very far. Yes, go ahead, Salman Sos.
Maria, I don't think we should expect anything from this government. I mean, for example, every day, every other day, there's a train accident, and the Minister for Railways remains the same. It's almost as if nobody cares that people are dying during train accidents. Similarly, here, we know that this government is not serious about the young people's issues, because despite the fact that there have been surveys upon surveys which talk about unemployment being a huge crisis in this country, despite the fact that they got such a drubbing this time, they still have not learned their lesson. Young people have to basically fight for their rights. And as far as the Congress party is concerned, as far as the India Alliance is concerned, we are in parliament representing everybody, including young people. We will raise their issues. You can call it politicization. You can call it whatever you want. We have
But
a
Salman, you know,
responsibility to the young
there has
people
to
of
be
this
a
country because this
solution.
government is
As a
not
country,
going to
as a
anything. By the
country,
way,
this
if
country
there's
has to come
anyone-
up
let me
with a
finish,
solution,
let me finish,
Salman.
let me finish, let me finish.
Salman,
If
there
there's
has
anybody who's done politics on education in this country, it is the RSS and the BJP. You look at all the appointments that they have done in university after university. If you keep appointing people who are incompetent, who basically follow your ideology, if you do not give
Can I please
expertise
come
a
in,
chance,
Maria?
if you do not get the right people, this is
Salman,
what you're going to do. You're going to play
you know,
with the future of
while
young
I
people,
understand
and that is
the point that you are
unacceptable.
making, and rightly so, my limited concern is that across parties, a solution has to be found in which Professor C.B. Sharma and others will have
can I
to
please
join
come
in to look for policy solution to what has been
I'll
mass
answer that.
paper
Maria,
leak
I'll
in
answer
various
that.
states. And you know, the fact is that you lost your government in Rajasthan because of paper leak issue, which was being made as an election talking point in the assembly elections which was held. So my point here is that let's move away from politics and look at it from the prism that there are lives at stake. 34 lakh students we are looking at. Plus.
Yes, Maria, but think about it. Do you think that this government will do anything without young people organizing and seeking, some solution for their issues? This is a huge. What are these young people going to do? 24 lakh people. What are they going to do?
Yes,
When is this
absolutely.
exam
So
going to be
that's
held?
why
Is this exam going to
my
stand?
limited
Is it not
issue
going to
is
stand?
that
Why
as,
can't
even as
it
solutions
grace
come,
marks?
even as
Come on.
solutions come, and promises are being made for a complete overhaul. What is happening in state like Bihar when an open allegation is being made without any basis on a leader in opposition, that should not happen. That is my limited point to you, Anupriya. That जब तक solution नहीं आता है, तब तक ये blame game मत करिए कि ये mastermind है, वो mastermind है. जो आप कर रही हैं क्योंकि आप जवाबदाही आपकी सरकार की है. बिहार पुलिस आपके अंडर में आता है. होम मिनिस्ट्री नीतीश कुमार के पास है.
मारिया की इसकी जवाबदेही हमने लिया तभी हमने कार्रवाई शुरू की, क्योंकि यह सवाल सिर्फ बिहार सरकार के ऊपर नहीं है, पूरे देश के भविष्य के लिए है और युवा जिनके पूरे साल भर की मेहनत की बात होती है. और हमने एलिगेशन हमें जो लगा कि निश्चित तौर पे ये एलिगेशन लगने से हमारी साखें कमजोर होती हैं, हमारे ऊपर देश की जनता का विश्वास कम होता है. और अभी कुछ देर पहले जो नेट एस्पिरेंट है उन्होंने कहा कि अगर ये पता था कि नीट में गड़बड़ियां हुई हैं तो नेट एग्जामिनेशन को नहीं लेना चाहिए था, कार्रवाई करनी चाहिए थी. विदाउट द एविडेंस हम कार्रवाई नहीं कर सकते, हमें पता होना चाहिए कौन है नहीं है. और मारिया, आपने जो मुझसे सवाल पूछा कि एनएचआई के जो रिपोर्ट है या उनके स्टेटमेंट है, हम अनुराग यादव के स्टेटमेंट के आधार पर एलिगेशन लगा रहे हैं. जैसे कि हम जानते हैं कि तेजस्वी यादव जी बहुत ही एक्टिव पॉलिटिशियन है, वो बिहार में मैं कहते हैं विपक्ष के नेता है. उनको एक बार बोलना चाहिए, बात करनी चाहिए बाहर निकल करके कि आखिर उनके जो प्रीतम कुमार है वो इन्वॉल्व नहीं है. क्योंकि आप व्हाट्सएप चैट की जब बात कर रहे थे हमारे, आपने देखा होगा उसमें लिखा है कि जो एनएचआई का जो गेस्ट हाउस है वो बुक हुआ है, वो मंत्री जी के कहने पे, और कॉल रिकॉर्ड्स. और फिर मैं कह रही थी एलिगेशन का गेम हम नहीं खेल रहे, हम अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी हम समझ रहे हैं, लेकिन जो इनमें इन्वॉल्व है उनको भी बेनकाब करना जरूरी है, क्योंकि ये पॉलिटिक्स का विषय नहीं है कि हम बच्चों के भविष्य के साथ में खिलवाड़ करें और उस पर राजनीति करें. ये हमारा स्टाइल नहीं है. बिहार में भी कई एग्जामिनेशन ऐसे हुए हैं जिनमें बिहार सरकार ने
there is a question that Siddharth has also for you.
एग्जामिनेशन.
There is a question that Siddharth has for you.
मैम, मेरा बस आपसे एक सवाल है कि इंडियन गवर्नमेंट इतनी कमजोर तो है नहीं कि इस पे इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो नहीं पाएगा. तो जब हफ्तों बीत गए नेट के एग्जाम में और नीट के एग्जाम के बीच का जो टाइम था, क्या इस बीच में आपसे दोषी नहीं पकड़ा गया या आपसे उस चीज को हाईलाइट नहीं? क्योंकि यहाँ तो क्या होता है, रातों रात लोग जेल में जा रहे हैं और रातों रात आपकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो रही है. तो आप इसका सवाल का जवाब दीजिए ना, ये कैसे हो रहा है? और यहाँ पे जब सिस्टम की बात आती है, आपके ऊपर सवाल उठता है, तो आप फिर जवाब नहीं देना चाहते, आप उसको घुमा रहे हो बातों को.
नहीं सिद्धार्थ, ये आप ये कैसे कह सकते हो कि रातों रात किसी को
मैम हो रहा है, दिखता है, रातों रात यहाँ केसेस सॉल्व हो जाते हैं.
जो शिक्षा मंत्री उन्होंने
Okay, so we'll have a big exclusive coming up shortly. We'll have a big exclusive coming up shortly. In fact, Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan is going to join us in just a bit. My colleague Aishwarya has just spoken to him. I would like to thank all the panelists. We are slipping into a short break. After that, the big exclusive coming up. All right, so the big story that is coming in right now is that there was a press conference that was held by Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, who gave big assurances and said that he will ensure that there would be zero error in examinations going ahead. He emphasized on transparency, also said that there would be a complete overhaul of the NTA, which is the National Testing Agency, in the eye of the storm. There would be a high-level committee which will be set up to look into restructuring, in fact, functioning of the National Testing Agency. Dharmendra Pradhan has, in fact, spoken to my colleague Aishwarya just few minutes ago. Let's listen in to what the Education Minister has to say.
Well, there has been a massive controversy regarding NEET and the UGC NET examinations today. In the entire country, there was uproar and anger which was seen by the students. They protested throughout the country. But it is the Education Ministry that assured the students that their interest is paramount for them. I'm being joined by the Union Education Minister, Dharmendra Pradhan. Sir, thank you so much for speaking to NDTV. Of course, it's an emotional day for you. The decision that the Education Ministry has taken to cancel the NET examination. Being an Education Minister, what assurances that you can give to the students? We are talking about almost 34 lakh students, both of NEET and the NET. As the Education Minister of India, the students who are protesting, the students who have felt the burden of finances to give these examinations, what you wanted to convey to each and every student of this country who was undergoing this situation?
As you rightly said, students' interest is paramount to all of us. Being the in charge of education sector, I am pained with few incidents of last few days. This should not have been happened, but it happened. We have to take some painful and hard decision in the interest of the students. Both the examination are different examination and they have different information of anomalies in both the examination. In one examination, we have some specific information and specific evidences. We have to cancel that examination. We have ordered a CBI inquiry. For the first time, we are facing the influence of dark net in our education examination system, in the entrance system. Telegram has been used. We all know Telegram has no evidence background from where it has come, who has sent that. We can't track that unless there is a proper inquiry. So government has consciously handed it over to CBI. Regarding NEET, NEET is a prestigious examination in our country. Lakhs of students and parents are involved in that process. Few anomalies has came after publication of result and after examination also in last few days. One part was some grace mark issue was there. It has been resolved properly through Honorable Supreme Court's intervention. And another anomalies of particular area has occurred in Bihar, in Patna, but due to successful intervention of Patna police and economic offense wing of Bihar, it has been handled properly. Both the government are talking to each other, exchanging information, and I am confident the problem has been identified and there will be a conclusive decision very soon in that area also. And NEET examination will be very clear. And my responsibility, my concern, my interest is how to protect the interest of our students, the meritorious students.
सर, आपने कहा कि जो नेशनल टेस्टिंग एजेंसी है लगभग 4 साल पुरानी संस्था है. उन्होंने लगभग 1 करोड़ से ज़्यादा अभी तक स्टूडेंट्स को परीक्षा दिलवाई है, लेकिन कई इनपुट्स रिसीव होते हैं, कई स्टेक होल्डर्स इन्वॉल्व होते हैं. अगर इस तरीके की मैकेनिज्म में प्रॉब्लम है तो क्या एजुकेशन मिनिस्ट्री इस मैकेनिज्म को भी सुधारने की कोशिश कर रहा है? व्हाट यू विल सजेस्ट?
निश्चित रूप में देखिए, एनटीए को 6 साल हो गया, 2018 से ये शुरू हुई है। उस समय में लगा कि देखो एग्जामिनेशन के लिए हमारे देश में हर एक साल करोड़ों बच्चे एग्जामिनेशन देते हैं आगे की पढ़ाई के लिए या नौकरी के लिए। पिछले साल ही केवल एनटीए ने 1,30,00,000 बच्चों की एग्जामिनेशन किया है। अब तक 80 लाख बच्चों की एग्जामिनेशन किया है। एनोमलीज हुई है, दुर्घटना हुई, उसको हमें स्वीकार करना पड़ेगा। हम उससे भागते नहीं है, उसकी जिम्मेवारी भी लेते हैं। उसको सुधारें कैसे? निश्चित रूप में सुधारना पड़ेगा। भारत जैसे एक महाशक्ति, भारत जैसे एक बड़ा देश अपने भविष्य को सुरक्षित करने के लिए कठोर से कठोर कदम उठाएगा। हमने पिछले दिनों में पब्लिक एग्जामिनेशन को कोई डिसरप्ट ना करे, कोई चीटिंग ना कर दे, कोई माल प्रैक्टिसेस ना हो, उसके लिए हमने कठोर कानून बनाया है। वहाँ से लेके उसके एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव मैनेजमेंट तक हम कोई भी कसर नहीं छोड़ेंगे। हम सारे चीज़ों को नज़र रखे हुए हैं। हमारी चिंता हमारे देश के विद्यार्थियों के हित, विशेष करके अंडर प्रिविलेज वर्गों के विद्यार्थियों के हित, छोटे शहर, ग्रामीण, गरीब, ये समाज के जो बच्चे आज मेरिटियस बच्चे आज कहीं ना कहीं अपने मेधा के कारण ऊपर आए हैं, उनकी हितों को सुरक्षा करना सरकार की दायित्व है। कोई भी मेरिटियस स्टूडेंट कोई भी हो, उनके हितों में आंच ना आए, ये हमारी दायित्व है। मैं आपके माध्यम से देश के विद्यार्थियों को अपील करूंगा, आप भरोसा रखिए, चीज़ों को निश्चित रूप में जो गड़बड़ियाँ ध्यान में आई है वो छोटा होने से भी हमारे लिए बड़ा है, उसको ठीक किया जाएगा। सरकार 0 एरर की प्रतिबद्धता के साथ काम करती है।
सर, क्योंकि आपने लगातार कहा है कि मैकेनिज्म को हम सुधारने की लगातार कोशिश कर रहे हैं। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने भी कहा कि 0.001% नेग्लिजेंस भी कहीं ना कहीं एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया जा सकता। स्टूडेंट्स का कहना है कि आए दिन होता रहता है, पहले भी कई बार परीक्षाएं में पेपर लीक्स हुए हैं। कब जाके रुकेगा सर? स्टूडेंट्स आज ये आपसे जवाब भी मांग रहे हैं।
देखिए, मैं आज ए पेरेंट, आज ए सेक्रेटरी इंचार्ज ऑफ एजुकेशन, मैं आज स्टूडेंट्स की मन की पीड़ा को मैं समझता हूँ और मैं भी दायित्व लेता हूँ, मैं भी चिंतित हूँ। और ये डेमोक्रेसी है, उनकी मन की बात को समझना पड़ेगा, उनको सुनना पड़ेगा। उनके आक्रोश तो सबसे ज़्यादा मेरे ऊपर है, मैं उसको माथा नम्र करके सुनता भी हूँ, सुनना ही पड़ेगा। दायित्व हमारा ये है, उनको संभालना पड़ेगा। मेरा ये विषय से हम आँख चुरा नहीं सकते हैं, उसको सामना करना पड़ेगा, आवश्यक सुधार करना पड़ेगा, जिम्मेवारी लेना पड़ेगा, कठोर से कठोर कदम भी उठाना पड़ेगा। सरकार उसके लिए प्रतिबद्ध है।
सर, क्या ये कंटिन्यूस प्रोसेस होता है? जिस तरीके से IC4 की तरफ से इनपुट्स दिए गए, एजुकेशन मिनिस्ट्री ने फिर उसके बाद एक्ट किया, ये एक कंटिन्यूस प्रोसेस है और आगे भी?
देखिए, सरकार एक होलिस्टिक एंटिटी करके काम करता है, एक ही शरीर के रूप में काम करता है और हम सारे को कॉम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं। सबके अलग अलग काम बंटे हुए। आज की आधुनिक समय में चुनौती भी बढ़ी है, उस चुनौती को सरकार मिलकर सामना करता है और आने वाले दिनों में उसमें और कैसे बेहतरीन व्यवस्था हो पाएगा, इसकी भी हम दायित्व लेंगे।
सर, बस एक आखिरी सवाल, क्योंकि आप एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर हैं, एश्योर कर रहे हैं तमाम स्टूडेंट्स को कि भरोसा रखें, उनका करियर पैरामाउंट इंटरेस्ट है आप लोगों के लिए। आपने बोला कि देयर शुड बी नो पॉलिटिकल ब्लेम गेम इन ऑल ऑफ दिस, बट टुडे सेवरल ऑफ द पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज इंक्लूडिंग RJD, कांग्रेस पार्टी, राहुल गांधी हिमसेल्फ डिड अ प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस। उन्होंने कहा कि कहीं ना कहीं भारतीय जनता पार्टी और उनकी सरकार इस पर दोषी है। तंज कसा उन्होंने, रशिया यूक्रेन का वॉर रुकवा देते हैं मोदी जी, लेकिन पेपर लीक नहीं रुकवा पाते। क्या जवाब होगा आज आप?
देखिए, मेरे आज चिंता कुछ नहीं है, मेरे लाखों विद्यार्थियों की मन स्थिति ठीक रहे, कोई अफवाह, कोई झूठ, कोई तनाव उनको प्रभावित ना करे। इसलिए मैं इस सेक्टर के इंचार्ज के नाते मैं आज राजनीतिक भाषा नहीं बोलना चाहता। मेरे दायित्व है सभी की मन ठीक रहे, सबकी विश्वास बना रहे। देश एक डेमोक्रेटिक देश है, उसमें आस्था और विश्वास से देश चलती है। और भरोसा रखिए, अभी ये सरकार आप ही के हैं, आप ही के लिए प्रतिबद्ध है, समर्पित है। हम कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ेंगे आपको सुरक्षित रखने के लिए, आपके मन को समझने के लिए।
Thank you so much for speaking to us. So that was direct assurance coming in from the Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, जिनका साफ कहना है कि करियर और स्टूडेंट्स का फ्यूचर उनका पैरामाउंट इंटरेस्ट है और इसके लिए किसी भी तरीके की लेतलाली नहीं चलेगी। साफ तौर पर कोई भी कदम अगर उठाना पड़े तो एजुकेशन मिनिस्ट्री और सरकार उनके इंटरेस्ट के लिए ज़रूर उठाएगी। दिस इज ईश्वर, एनडीटीवी।